Welcome back to Bodybuilding Basics. Today I'm talking about Serge Nubret, otherwise known as the Black Panther. Serge was a fearsome competitor during his peak. No one wanted to go toe-to-toe with Serge Nubret. Serge was the only bodybuilder to hold 6 world titles in 4 different federations. Serge Nubret was one of the greatest bodybuilders of the 70s, and in my opinion, the greatest black bodybuilder of that time. But his journey to the top wasn't without its setbacks. From his humble beginnings in the small French Isles, to being honoured, then outcast from the IFBB, and then finally founding and spearheading a new movement in the sport by creating the World Amateur Bodybuilding Association. Some stats about Serge Nubret. His weight was between 215 to 225 pounds. He was 5'11 tall. His arms were 21 inches with a 57-inch chest. Some stats about Serge Nubret. His weight came in at 215 pounds to 225 pounds. His height was 5'11". His chest was 57 inches, but his waist was only 27.5. That's a massive difference. His arms came in at a whopping 21 inches, which is amazing for the time. Some of his notable competitions: 1960 IFBB World Most Muscular Man, 1972 and 1973 IFBB Mr. Olympia, placing third both times. In 1975, he had his highest Mr. Olympia placing at second in the heavyweight category. He won 2 Pro WABBA World Championships both in 1981 and 1983. A quote by Serge Nubret: "Bodybuilding is not just about physical training with weight to change how you look. It's about your mind, your body, your spirit together in union so that everything grows, not just your muscles." Serge was known for his intense and unique training style. There was one method and one method only: reps, lots and lots of reps. Despite his enormous thick build, Nubret did not lift heavy. He found his body responded the best to light weights over long durations of reps and sets. In interviews, Nubret claimed that he trained with 30, 40, or even 50 sets for some body parts, with the exception of only 16 sets for arms, that each consisted of 12 to 20 reps per set, with only 30-second rest between each. Workouts went for as long as they had to, some sessions lasting up to 5 hours at a time. Serge was known for having one of the smallest waists. He says his secret was a 1-hour straight workout of abs every day, starting with one long set of 2,000 sit-ups every morning. During competition, Serge was an animal when it came to eating. He claims that he ate a lot of red meat, rice and beans. He says he could eat up to 6 pounds of red meat a day. When it comes to supplements and enhancements, Serge claims to not know what they are. What can we learn from Serge Nubret? He was the biggest believer in not going heavy, but pushing yourself as hard as you can. Instead of focusing on the weight, you should focus on yourself. Don't be intimidated or pressured into achieving the heaviest lift in the gym. Instead, think about your form. Are you engaging with the muscles as well as you possibly can? Serge passed away in 2011 on 19th of April from natural causes.